Okay, Itam existe good day. It is about 11:30 in the AM on Moon Day, June 17th, my mama's birthday, 2019. Gonna have to give her a shout tonight. In the lunar cycle opposite Satos. And this morning I find myself on the side of the road beside the Bomber Command Museum of Canada in beautiful Nanton, Alberta. Not because I'm interested in bombers, but because this was a good halfway point between me and a couple of the ladies from Medicine River Wildlife Sanctuary who brought me a little bit of excitement this morning. I'll show you. I bet a bunch of you have already guessed what I'm going to show you right now. Check it out. Hey guys, I'm supposed to be mean. Hey, Coyote Pups, what are you doing? What are you doing in there? Oh. Yeah, I gotta be kind of mean to them. Not let them think I'm warm and cuddly. Yeah, they haven't been, they've been around a few women and stuff, but not too much. But they have been, at the sanctuary for over a week now, and so they're pretty concerned to get them moved. These were the three that were kind of acting most socialized to people, were trying to come out of their enclosure and things. But yeah, we're gonna bring these back to Lethbridge right now, driving back to Lethbridge, and then I'm gonna converge with Chelsea and Laurice Alexander. Loris is a news reporter for Bridge City News, one of my favorite new reporters, and we're gonna go do a Coyote Pup release. And on the drive, I'm gonna give you a little update what else has been going on. Yeah, so I don't know about making those updates while on the road here. I'm almost back to Lethbridge. I'm like minutes away actually, and the whole while I've had my earbuds in and I've been listening to my YouTube music playlist, my training playlist, that I do martial arts and stuff too. And I don't know, I thought I'd just listen to it from like Nanton to Staveley or Claire's home or something. Then I do some videotaping, but I start singing along to my tunes, and then a thought came to mind that it's probably helping the Coyote Pups stay fearful the longer that I sing. Because I'm pretty sure it's across the board, all species. If I'm singing to you, your natural inclination is you're going to want to climb in a deep hole underground to hide. And that's what I want for these guys, So I've been singing for the last hour. I don't know. My voice is harsh. My throat is feeling is hoarse. Is that what they call? I don't know. Harsh and hoarse. Just not talking right. But I'm almost back to town, so I do have some things I want to put out there. Some updates. It's been like a flurry of animal babies, one type or another. Skunk babies, fawns. Wait till you see what happened with the skunk babies. Bird fledglings. It is the season of the newborns, and I'm getting hit with all the infants, some of them in actual need of help, some of them mistaken for being in need of help. And so that's the kind of stuff I want to talk about, but we'll get there. I'm almost to town. I'm like minutes away. My voice isn't working. I really just want to get back to the music because I'm in that mode. But we're going to go hook up with Chelsea and Loris, and we're going to go have a Coyote Pup experience. So hang on for the updates.
Why don't we start by talking about where you found these coyotes, who called you, how did this start?
Okay, the way that this came about was end of last summer. I started training search and rescue dogs to avoid rattlesnakes, and one of the search and rescue dog workers contacted me about a week ago, and they said there's an ecological society up in Cochrane that has some coyote pups who've been abandoned. They're orphans while their mom's been killed, and they need a new home, so they're looking for dens. Do you know of any dens? And typically I've got a bead on a den every year, but this year I didn't have a bead on a den that had pups, and so I put the word out through my Rattlesnakes of Lethbridge page, and before long I got some members of the Lethbridge Trail Runners Association who said, you know what, out at this certain location you're going to find a den with some babies. So I came and I scoped it out a couple of days. I tried to determine how many babies were in there already. It looks like there's 4 in the den, and so coyotes can have quite a bit more than that. They can have 8 or more babies in the den with them. So we're going to introduce 3 new ones today, and these ones, their mom was killed on the road. They were from a pack of 8, so there's still 5 up north looking for a new home. So go on in there. Go on in there. Go on in there. You want to bring one of his brothers, Chelsea? Hey, go on in there. Go on in there. Go on. Go on in there, down the hole. Go on. Go on down there. Go on. Go on. I'm going to bring your brother. Yeah, Chelsea's going to bring your brother, your sister. Put them down too. All right? Yeah. You're going to go down there. Come on. Okay. So a couple of sleeps have passed. It's now the morning of Wednesday, the 19th, just around 7 o'clock in the AM, and I'm parked at the German Canadian Club on 9th Avenue North, waiting for Laris, who is coming to meet me. We're gonna go look at these coyotes. Now, I never did get around to those updates, but they'll come maybe in tomorrow's video. Kind of just want to wrap this coyote story. Yesterday I went out to check the pups, see how things were going, whether they'd integrated into the family or not, and the only one who made an appearance at all was Mama. As she came out, well, I didn't even see her come out. I seen her run over the ridge that I was on, and then up the next ridge to the north, up the next coulee slope, and she stopped partway up toward the top, and I looked around that area and noticed that there's another den hole up there, and I don't know if maybe she's moved the family up there, or if she was trying to just draw my attention up there, you know, as a decoy den. But she started barking and howling and this kind of thing, and then I just I ran out of time. I hiked out, so I never did see the babies, but hopefully this morning we'll get a look at them, and if we do, you'll definitely see, and if we don't, you'll probably see that too. Looking at us, Mama.
So is this what happens if people walk their dogs and stuff here? She'd probably just run up and like maul them.
When they walk their dogs, that's different. Then they go into hunting mode.
Yeah.
So that's a whole different kind of behavior. But this is agitation.
I'm really happy she's not into human meat.
We hung out there on the coulee slope for about an hour, Loris and I, watching for coyote puppies to emerge, but it never happened. Just the mama. And that clip that I showed was really from the last part of our visit, just before we left, and kind of mirrored yesterday's activity, where when I showed up there was no sign of mama, and then a little bit later she emerged, but she emerged close, almost to like show herself to me. And then where she ran to would lead my gaze away from the den, and she positioned herself out, you know, a ways, and then barked out of agitation. I'm familiar with coyotes barking at me when I get between themselves and a food source, but this is the first time one just barked at me, I think, just because she probably has a bead on me. Like, I'm pretty sure after yesterday's experience and today's experience that probably she witnessed us put in the pups into the den. So she's got a special fear built up for me, and I should probably lay off for a little bit. I think well, I've got to go out to the backcountry. I'm leading a mountain hike this weekend, but so I'll maybe on Friday morning I'll go check again. I really want confirmation that the pups are integrated into the family, but I don't want to keep upsetting the mom. So maybe Friday morning I'll go again, and that'll give her a day off at least. And then I'll have a couple of days that I'm out in the mountains, and maybe Monday after that I'll look. If I haven't already confirmed on Friday that there's 7 pups and they're doing fine. So we'll see how things go. We'll keep following that story, but as far as I know, probably things are going well, and Mama's just being protective, and that's what we saw.